So the question on everyone's mind is, what is happening with the real estate market? How is inflation and rising interest rates going to impact what happens right here locally in Central Florida with real estate? And that's exactly what I'll answer for you today in our monthly market update. So hey guys, Tim Weishire, broker owner of Dream Builders Realty right here in Central Florida, here again to provide you with an update of what's really going on within the real estate market and really what you can expect. So as you know, we're sitting in the month of June, and historically this is the hottest time of year for homes to be bought and sold, and that is still exactly what's happening right now. Over the last number of years, we see record home price increases. That's been driven, of course, by an undersupply of inventory, a high level of buyer demand, incredibly low interest rates, and what most have felt like a very strong and robust economy. But as interest rates are increasing, inflation's going through the roof, and everyone's wondering what's going to happen with the economy, I thought I might take a moment today to just talk about what I see happening now and over the next coming months with regard to real estate in Central Florida. So let me walk through a few data points for you first and foremost. It's important to note that our active inventory right now in the Central Florida area has just under 3,600 active listings. Now this is actually up 31% since May of 2021, and it's the highest level of inventory we've seen actually since September of 2021. So you may want to ask yourself, what does that mean? I've been telling people for months that more and more homes will be coming on the market. More sellers are starting to realize that this may be towards the top of the market and it may be time to sell. So if you're a home buyer, what that means is that there are more options and more opportunities for you to look at and to consider when you're thinking about buying a home. Now, to make that point a little bit further, let's take a look at pending inventory. Currently, there are just about 4,700 homes that are under contract, and that's remained pretty consistent for the last number of months, in fact, the last 4 months. And the median sales price is sitting right now at $431,000, and we all agree that's a very high number, but we're also starting to see that cool off just a little bit. And I would submit to you that's what we should expect to see in the coming months as well. Home prices will start to cool because home affordability is going to continue to be impacted with these rising interest rates. Now, when you look at closed sales, there's just over 3,300 closed sales within the month of May in 2022. And that's remained pretty consistent for the last number of months as well. So when you take all of this information and you consider what does it mean for me, let me kind of make a couple points. If you're a home seller, now really is still a great time to sell your home. You've heard me talk about this. You've built up good equity over the last number of years. And if you're looking to make a move or a transition, now is a time that you will likely receive the highest sales price for your home. However, you also want to balance your expectation. Rising interest rates are starting to put downward pressure on home prices, which means you're going to need to work with someone who really understands the market and has worked through market fluctuations and shifts previously in order to give you the best advice on how to, effectively or strategically price your home. That's exactly what I can do for you as a pricing strategy advisor. Let me shift to buyers. If you're a buyer, you're likely concerned about what's been going on with interest rates, and I understand it. I recorded a video recently to talk about perspective is everything. And while we hear about 5.5% interest rates, and that sounds really high because you're comparing it to the 2, 3, and 4% interest rates we've been used to over the last number of years, in truth, on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, 5.5%, 6.5% really isn't that bad. You're going to want to schedule a consultation with me or someone on my team to sit down and understand what does all this really mean. And if you make the mistake of not buying just because you feel like interest rates are too high, what you might realize is you may have missed an opportunity to buy today, lock in your price and your payment, and begin to build equity over time. So as I wrap all this up, here's what I want to let you know. Don't stress too much about what you see and hear on the news and in the media. Their job is to create hype and hysteria to get people ginned up so that they go back and watch more news and more media. My job is to give you quality information of what's really happening in the real estate market. So if you're a homeowner, reach out to me, let's sit down, let's have a conversation, and let's figure out what the right plan for you. And by the way, if the plan is to stay put, that's okay too. I'll provide you with the information you need so you can make an informed decision. If you're a buyer, let's have that conversation and that consultation so we can sit down and figure out, is now the right time to enter the market? What are the pros and the cons? What are the good and the bad? And let's put together a strategy to help you get there. At the end of the day, no matter what, just know that myself and my team at Dream Builders is always available to serve as a trusted real estate advisor and resource for you. So stay connected and reach out anytime. Until next time, I always say, stay well.